So in open center hydraulic circuit, the fluid flow in different position, that is neutral, extending and retracting. In neutral position, fluid moves from the reservoir to pump to directional control valve, which is also known as the spool valve. And then it will be back to the reservoir, so there is no movement of the piston or hydraulic cylinder. Now second, there is extending position. In extending position, fluid moves from reservoir to pump to spool valve and extending chamber of cylinder, because this spool valve or directional control valve will shift to this position, and from here the fluid will move to the extending chamber, that is extending chamber means this will be joined here, so in A, and then it lifts up the piston to right side. It extends the piston, and then from the retracting chamber is this B. From here the fluid moves back to the spool valve through this way, and then it will be back to the reservoir. So extending position is this. And when piston reaches to the topmost position, that is this piston will move to here. The fluid pressure increases to the predetermined pressure, and then pressure relief valve. This pressure relief valve is open. This pressure relief valve is opened by the fluid pressure. So by fluid pressure it will be open, and then fluid moves from reservoir to pump to through pressure relief valve it will go to the tank. So this much is the extending position. And retracting position, fluid moves in retracting position, the spool valve will move to this side. So fluid moves from reservoir to pump to spool valve, and fluid will go to the retracting side, and it will push the piston to left side, that is piston will be fully retracted, and the fluid will move from the extending chamber to the reservoir. And in this retracting position also, when the piston reaches to the bottommost position, fluid pressure increases to predetermined pressure, and then the pressure relief valve is open by the pressurized fluid. At that time fluid moves from reservoir to pump to pressure relief valve and then tank. This pressure relief valve is open to prevent the system from the high pressure. So this much is the open center hydraulic circuit.